Topics: Indirect Questions 1. Learning objectives. Students will be able to express indirect questions in the correct order and make necessary changes. Indirect questions are polite, longer forms of normal questions. For example, where's the department store? Direct question. Will he come? Direct question. Indirect question. Could you tell me where the department store is, please? Indirect question. I am wondering if he will come. Indirect questions are formed of two parts. First one, a polite expression can be a question or statement. And two, a question which has no subject, word inversion. For example, what's his name? Direct question. Do you know what his name is? Indirect question. Here, the polite expression is do you know? And the question part is what his name is. Look that the subject and word have not changed place in the question part. So if you said, do you know what is his name? This would be incorrect. Another example, direct question, what's the time? Indirect question, I am wondering where he will come. The polite expression is I am wondering, and the question is whether he will come. Auxiliary verb to do, like reported questions. Indirect questions do not use the auxiliary verb do, does, did in the main question. Also, you need to change the word order as if in statements. For example, when does the next train arrive? Direct question. Do you know when the next train arrives? Indirect question. It is incorrect. Do you know when does the next train arrive? Another example, direct questions. When does the restaurant close? Indirect question. Could you tell me when the restaurant closes? This is incorrect. Could you tell me when does the restaurant close? Yes or no question. Like reported question, we use if, whether, except with the phrase do you think for yes or no questions. For example, is Mr. Wong unhappy? Direct question. I am wondering if Mr. Wong is unhappy. Indirect question. More on polite expressions. There are infinite ways to make indirect questions. Not all indirect questions are questions at all. Rather, they are polite statements which encourage some kind of response. Some common polite expressions include I wonder if whether. Could you tell me if whether? Would you mind telling me if whether? Would it be possible for you to? I don't suppose you could. I would like to know if whether. Task 1， 大家可以按暫停睇一次個答案。To raise students' awareness of protecting pandas, the SPCA is holding an exhibition about pandas in your school. Complete each blank by choosing the most suitable question below. Remember to make appropriate changes. Do they eat meat? Why do researchers also study bamboo? How long do they usually live? Where are they living? Which country received the first panda? Why has China sent out pandas? 同學，你哋可以按暫停嘅掣完成以下嘅問題，然後我哋可以一齊嚟對答案。同學，我哋可以一齊嚟對答案。First one, would you please tell me where they are living? Number two, can you tell me how long they usually live? Number three, I'm wondering if or whether they eat meat. Number four, I would like to know which country received the first panda. Number five, can you explain why China has sent out pandas? 6. I'm interested in knowing why researchers also study bamboo. 同學，我哋一齊嚟做 Task 2，做完之後，我哋一齊對答案啦。同學，我哋一齊對答案。Let us check the answers. Now, do the exercise to tag yourself. Complete each blank by choose the most suitable questions below. Remember to make appropriate changes. 同學，我哋一齊嚟做呢個 exercise 啊，然後我哋一齊對答案。Captive but safe. We are an animal welfare group which is against animals being kept in loons or aquariums. Most of them use the excuse that breeding animals in captivity is a good way to protect them. However, we hold a different point of view. 同學，我哋一齊嚟對返個答案啦。對完之後，我哋今次嘅就完成咗呢一次嘅 topic 啦。拜拜。